Hi, good afternoon. My name is Amilcar Chavarria, and I'm a fintech entrepreneur, and I'm here to tell you two things. Number one, that anyone, not just the top 1% of investors, but anyone can invest in any business now based on financial technology developments and new securities laws. The second thing I'm here to tell you is about a company called FundPaaS, a funding platform as a service, which provides businesses 2 lines of code so they can raise money from their own customers, their own suppliers, their own network, and effectively convert some of their own social capital into investment capital. That's FundPaaS. So imagine a world where in the next Shark Tank, you're seeing a great idea, a great entrepreneur, and you say, why, that's awesome. I can't invest in that idea. Why is that? Or imagine a situation where you're looking at the next OxyClean in an infomercial, but you cannot fund that next product company before it gets developed. Similarly, you may have seen, businesses raising capital online, whether it's to the tune of $30 million to create 3D printers, or if you go back in history, the 1800s, the Statue of Liberty got crowdfunded, back in the 1800s by Joe Pulitzer and called the Pedestal Fund. So the confluence of these 3 backgrounds, the regulatory changes, financial technology, in addition that it is extremely hard for businesses to raise capital, create the perfect storm and the scenario, or really the recipe for us to have exponential growth. So, in terms of FundPaaS, I would like to say that the rules and the new technology and that confluence of changes and catalysts for change have created nothing more than a gold rush. And so we're here not to chase gold, we're here to sell the picks and shovels. That's what FundPaaS is. We're selling APIs and web apps that can help municipal projects, like a major city that we're working with here in the Bay Area, to convert their own residents into socially responsible investors. That's never been done before because the rules were not changed. This is all new and basically powered through crowdfunding, leveraging the Jobs Act, which has been enacted into law since 2012. On the product side, we are powering companies like a vodka company, right? That now wants to turn their own drinkers and members into happy investors, you could say, because they'll have the financial gain, but also have a good time. And that's perfectly okay. We're also powering real estate investment portals, which have now the ability to raise funds for a property, leveraging a simple flyer, right? Because folks can click on that Fund Me button and effectively transact completely online. The last that I'll mention here is a startup community of 200,000 entrepreneurs that we're working with. So we can not only raise the funds that they need, so they can create the closest thing to a mutual fund to deploy capital into startups, but also to help their own product companies, like some of the ones that we've seen here, raise capital on their own. So literally anyone in this room can leverage FundPaaS's technology to raise capital on their own. This is expected to reach $100 billion in terms of a market size by the world, according to the World Bank. In addition to, if you just did simple math, there's $30 trillion parked on our long retirement assets. If 1% of that converted, this industry will be 10 times the size of the venture capital community. And so the problems that we're really solving are threefold. On the one side, the portal operators, the ones that are connecting investors and entrepreneurs, need a solution to get to market quickly. The businesses on the center here need something that is embeddable. They don't have a lawyer, they don't have an engineer, they just want 2 lines of code that they can paste at point of sale or on their own website or social media site on Facebook, so you can convert, again, those followers into investors. And on the right-hand side, financial institutions are realizing that this is a brand new asset class. This hasn't been done before. The crowd backing investments, and it creates a new signal. And so we're crunching a lot of numbers effectively to solve these problems. Number one, we provide scalable APIs for the portal operators so they can really pay for what they're using, improve their business models before they scale. On the middle of the road, we provide, again, businesses with 2 lines of code so they can raise capital simply. And then we leverage analytics within our team. Our team is composed basically of ex-Wall Street and Silicon Valley pros. We do a lot of crunching into those numbers of the deals that we're powering and feed those into money managers. So basically the secret sauce at the end of the day is this. It takes a few minutes to configure your deal. We collect information such as your financials, your EIN, and then we give you, again, a Fund Me button, which you again can copy and paste into your website and literally paste and raise from anywhere. Our backgrounds, like I said, are also are as experts in fixed income. Because we're collecting a lot of this information, we'll crunch the numbers and make it extremely easy for the retail investor to understand how to price that risk, how to go about investing in the next tourist attraction, the next school, or the next, call it pizza parlor in your neighborhood. Okay, so as an example, somebody got crowdfunded into their website. We collected a lot of the information. We crunch those numbers. We would feed those deals into money managers in the form of a mobile app, including robo-advisors, and bringing additional investors into the asset class. These are just examples of companies, just to highlight the fact that not only has our team passed or helped to pass the Jobs Act in the past, but also we have powered companies like AngelList and traditional finance companies like the Carlton Group, which listed $1 billion worth of deals in a platform through a product that I created. Okay, so we have almost out of time. We have a minute. How we make money in every single deal. It costs us about 80 cents to onboard an investor, and we can charge between $4 to $20 on each one of those. As of late, we got a license from FINRA to operate a Title III crowdfunding portal that can give us access to about 5% in terms of revenue model. Our team is extremely strong, both on legal and compliance. Brian Castro worked under the Obama administration, used to be the ombudsman at the SBA, also strong in engineering and our business development team. I personally have seen a product of 300% growth of similar. We're located here in San Francisco, and again, it's FundPaaS, FUNDPWS, 2 lines of code to raise capital on your own. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Amilcar.